Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one, we're going to be showing rebranding logos for the Utah Jazz that I found on the internet. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and now let's get right into these logos. Okay, starting off with the first logo, we have a baby blue and purple and brown color scheme. I guess it's a tan. Basically just says Utah Jazz like normal, like a Utah Jazz logo should. This is actually a combination of the three logos that they had from 1996 to 2016. It's kind of like a mashup of all of them. Not really, but a little bit. And it basically just features the purple mountains, the blue ring outside, and the tan on the very outside. And the mountains in this logo specifically have a lot less detail than the actual logos that the Utah Jazz had, but it's still a cool logo nonetheless. For the next logo, we have another light blue, but this time it's a black color scheme, light blue and black. And as you can see, the mountains are on the bottom of this logo. And in this logo, the font's a lot simpler than other logos that were seen on the Utah Jazz. They do have these little like things in the middle of the letters that like stick out, which I believe that's like a French style of font, or because the Utah Jazz are originally from New Orleans, the New Orleans Jazz. So this makes sense, and it's a very clean logo. It's very circular, very simple, a lot simpler than other logos that I've seen, but it's a very cool one. For this next logo, this one also has a light blue, but this time has a dark blue color scheme with white obviously included. And this is really similar to their font from those three logos that I talked about earlier. And the font overall, compared to what they currently have, is a lot more slanted. But it is really cool. I like how the J has the ball on it. It's a nice touch. Obviously, the blue color scheme is different from what the Jazz actually currently have. But it's a very cool one. But overall, I think this logo is pretty cool. I would have it as like an actual Utah Jazz logo. For this logo, we actually have a purple, green, and yellow and blue color scheme. Obviously, this color scheme is really similar to what they currently have with the different colors. And the font, obviously, is very similar. It has the J, but this time it's a little bit more stretched. Like all the letters are stretched in general, and then the J, it kind of extends a little bit more with that little green tip rather than just a purple one, a plain purple one that they have in their current logo. Obviously, it says Utah at the bottom. For some reason, it says Jazz in front of the Utah, but on the very bottom of this image, it just says Utah Jazz, so it clarifies it. And I do like how the ball has like a mountain silhouette above it, so it's like a combination of a basketball and a mountain, which is a very cool touch. This logo is a lot more different than the previous ones I've showed you guys. This one also has a light blue color scheme, but it also includes purple and gray. And in this logo, the J for Jazz is a complete, like really detailed saxophone, has the buttons and everything, has the reed and the bell, and it's all very detailed. And obviously you can see half the basketball is basically the bottom part of this logo. There's really no top to it, so that's an interesting touch. I feel like they should add like the top of the basketball, but I'm just nitpicking. And I do like the color scheme, but I feel like it's a little outdated. It could have been good like 10 years ago, but this one kind of seems a little bit outdated. For this final Utah Jazz logo, this one's a little bit different than all the previous ones. This one obviously has a yellow and black color scheme. And as you can see, all the letters for the Jazz are actually in cursive, with the A being in cursive and the Z's being in cursive. If you guys didn't know, that's what cursive Z's look like. The Utah part is just very simple text, very simple font, but the J is a complete saxophone, also detailed. I think it's even more detailed than the last logo. You can see all the buttons, and actually the bell part of it, which is like the large opening of the saxophone, is supposed to be a basketball net with a basketball going inside, which is interesting. This basketball looks kind of weird. I've never seen a basketball have lines looking like that, but nonetheless, it's a cool logo. And I don't really see it being a Jazz logo, but I think it's just cool artwork and very cool idea. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button, subscribe if you're new, share it with a friend maybe, and check out some of my other videos, especially this one and this one.